I am sorry it's been such a long time since I filmed on this channel. I don't have a knitting podcast today purely because life has been quite crazy. I've had some personal things going on with my family. I am actually pregnant again, baby due in March, and we've put our house up for sale, and that has been more stressful than I had anticipated, so that's taking up a lot of my time. So I've had a lot of things going on. I feel like when I do something big, I kind of like do everything all at once, like I'm having a baby and selling my house at the same time. Just like those two things separately are quite a big deal, but doing it together at the same time has been a bit crazy. And this time around of this pregnancy, I wouldn't say it was really bad morning sickness, but I had morning sickness, and I didn't have that first time round, so that was something different to sort of navigate. And working at the same time and having a toddler, like I've had a lot going on. And really, with my knitting, I haven't actually finished any objects, I don't think, since my last video that I did, so there wouldn't have been a whole lot to tell you about anyway. I did do some baby booties and a bonnet, but that's it. So I thought instead, this might not interest you, but it's an easy video to film, so I thought I'd film it. And I do also feel like this kind of video is quite a nice way of getting to know somebody. I think a little way of getting to know somebody, and that is a what's in my bag video. And so I thought I'd do that today. If you hear noises, I've put my daughter down for a nap, and she puts herself to sleep now, so you may hear her chitter chattering in the background. And I may sometimes turn around to check on her. Can you see her there? Yeah, there she is on the monitor. She's almost asleep, so you may hear her, but I'm trying to just crack on. Yeah, so please bear with. I'm going to keep turning around to check on her, but I just want to just get on. And this is the reality of my YouTube channel, is there's things going on, and it's real life. So yeah, she's okay. Right, so this is my bag. This is my sort of bag that I've got other bags I use, but I feel like this is the one that I come back to. I tell you what, so I don't have to keep turning around, I'm going to bring her monitor on mute so I can see her. That would be easier. And I could also give you a little bump shot if you're interested. Okay. I shall bring her. Okay, can you? So you can't, I'm not wearing the best clothes, but like I'm like 3 months, 13 weeks, and I already have like, I would say, a bump. So I feel much more pregnant this time around. Right, I'm gonna just put her on mute, and I shall stick her here, and then I can see her and I won't have to keep turning around. Okay, back to the video. So this is the bag I have been using for quite a while. I have other bags that I like, but I feel like this is the one I'm always coming back to because it just works. It is a crossbody bag. It's a fossil bag. Don't know the specific type. It's a bit like a satchel bag. Not a satchel. Bowler bag? I don't know. This style of bag anyway. I got this on Vinted for £10, which was, to me, for a fossil bag, I thought was pretty damn good. Everything seems perfectly fine about it. There are no obvious signs of like wear and tear on the bag. The only thing I would say is there's this very slight mark on the front, but I think like if I could probably do things to treat that and make it look better, but I don't really mind. I kind of like with leather bags as it shows wear and tear, because it feels like has like a history, which I quite like. I'm out of breath. I'm already getting out of breath, and I'm only 13 weeks pregnant. It's crazy. Yeah, it's got these long tassely bits, which at first when I got the bag I was like, oh, I don't really like that. That's kind of annoying. But having a toddler, she loves these, and she likes me to make different shapes with them. Like I'll make like a heart, or like a circle, or a triangle. So it's like quite useful when I'm like out and about, specifically at like restaurants. She really likes to play with them, and I do different shapes with them, and she guesses the shapes, and like she likes to just twiddle them. So it's actually, I like the fact that it's got long tassels. I did have to add an extra hole in the strap, which I did myself. I didn't get it done at like a boot, like a cobbler's. You know, you can go to places and they have proper equipment to make the hole look nice. I did it myself with a kitchen knife, but I don't mind it. Yeah, so to get it sort of to sit where I want it to sit. It's got a slip pocket at the back, which I would usually put my phone in, and that would face like the inside of my body, which I like. I can see she's singing and laughing on the monitor. Oh, she's funny. So yeah, and then there's two sections of the bag. So we'll start from the front and work back. So the front packet, the front pouch, doesn't have a whole lot in. I won't show the keys, my work keys on this really weird keychain, which I think is from a video game my husband plays. I don't know which one, but it's like a hentai bear, if you know what hentai is. I just thought it was funny, and also it's big enough that if I'm like, I can feel it in my bag and I know that that's my work keys. That's to get into the building. And my purse, I think I got this from Amazon, I believe. I just really wanted a nice compact purse, and this has, oh, I have my PIN number there, let me hide that. This has like a lot of storage, so you've got like ID, bank cards, and sections in there, and then like it's got like a section here. I've got like all cards, my prescription for my glasses, my COVID vaccination card. Do we still need that? I have no idea, but I have it. I have like a Boots card, Superdrug, Tesco's, Waitrose, Costa Coffee. I have some numbers that are for the maternity unit in case I ever have to ring them. And like the pregnancy assessment unit number, because I know last time there was a couple of times the odd things happened and I had to ring them, so I keep it in my purse and then I don't have to fish it out on my phone. I have a picture of my husband and my daughter. This was when she was tiny. I feel like when she was under a year old, I don't mind sharing pictures of her online, like to, not like publicly, but like to you know, to like family and friends and acquaintances, because I feel like how your child looks under a year old is quite different to how they look when they get older. So, I mean, not that I was sharing oodles of things about her anyway, but like I don't mind sharing this to you because like she looks totally different now. Anyway, other cards, it's got like two sections for cash and like other things. I have no idea where I've got in here. A little receipt. We did our food shop. Don't need that anymore. I have some money, but it's not actually my money. It's my daughter's money that we're keeping for when we go on holiday. Like gift cards, just generally boring things. And then like a bit of cash. So that's my wallet. And that's all that I have in here. I would also have my house keys, but they're in the key tray at the door, so yeah, I would have my house keys in here as well. And then the back section, I have my glasses, because I need glasses. These ones are my ones, my like newest pair. I just feel like I don't have the face for glasses. I have quite a small face. These, believe it or not, are petite frames, because they do like petite frames for like a smaller face, and I feel like they just look huge. So like if I get regular glasses, they're like, I feel like they're like literally like this big on my face, and I feel like they just hide my face, so I don't like it. So I'm really supposed to wear them all the time, but I don't. But yeah, glasses. And then in here are my sunglasses. These are prescription ones. These are really old, but I don't want to get new ones because they're fine. They're that Love, I can't even say it, Love Moschino or something. It was like when you bought one pair of glasses, you got a second one free. So yeah, and they live in there. other little pouch. I don't even remember where this is from, it's so old. I have like a lipstick kind of lip balm thing. This is the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour lip tint, lip protection stick, sheer tint, SPF 15. And it's just like a red. I don't actually use this on my lips. I use this as a blush. So that. I have a forehead stick, which is like a peppermint menthol stick that you like rub on your head and like your temples when you have a headache, which does help quite a lot. And it's also helped when I had quite bad morning sickness. I like put a tiny dab under my nose, and it helped when I was feeling nauseous. And then I have some eye drops, because I did go through a phase where I did used to wear contact lenses, but I've had an issue with my eye. I have uveitis, but specifically, it's not the one that everybody gets, the common one, it's a different one. I can't remember the specific type. If you know about uveitis, you may know what I'm talking about. There's the one that's the most common, that you get like the pain in your eye, sensitivity to light, really bloodshot. I don't have that one. I have a different one, which doesn't show as many signs. So I stopped wearing my contact lenses because there was a chance that was what made me get uveitis. But then they said it isn't, but I'm just a bit weird about using them again because I'm still taking medication and putting like a steroid drop in my eye because of it. So I just feel weird wearing contact lenses, so I've stopped wearing them for now. Anyway, that was a big tangent. I have a mirror as well. You're really finding out stuff about me. They actually think the uveitis came from having COVID, because I got COVID when I was in the first trimester with my daughter, and then I got a really bad ear infection. So they think that it's been from that, because usually with uveitis you've had some kind of viral infection, and it's just sets off sends a trigger to your brain or through your nervous system, and then it's as if the infection kind of goes somewhere else and it went to my eye. That's a really layman's explanation, but I think that's kind of how it kind of works in some ways. You could get a cold sore and it can cause it because it can go to your eye, that kind of thing. They think it's from COVID, which is great. So yeah, I have this other little pouch which has some medication in. It's got hay fever, allergy relief for my husband. It has a load of tissues. These are just ones that I've collected from going to restaurants and things and whatnot. An antiseptic wipe, which is probably dried up actually, but it's good to have. And then there's this little zip pouch which has one random Nurofen migraine relief, which I can't even take at the moment because I'm pregnant, and a blister patch, which that is always useful to have. I do normally have plasters, but I've actually got none left, which I need to replace. And then it just clips closed. I have a random little stone. My daughter gave me this. We were walking along the river and she was digging up stones. She was having the time of her life and she gave me one, so that lives in my bag now. And then there is a little zip pouch which has just got random things in. So it's got one bit of chewing gum left, which is Airwaves. That's the only gum I like to chew. I don't really chew chewing gum, but I got nausea when I was in the first trimester. That was really helpful to have. Half a packet of Rolos, because you never know. Foundation, it's that, I don't even remember the brand. I don't even know. And even the back's worn off. But it's a foundation cushion, which I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so this is great for just little to conceal things. Oh wow, I don't even want to show this because it's so grubby. Etude Curl Fix Waterproof Mascara in brown. This is my favourite mascara, the only one I've ever used. It really does stay in place, so I really like it. Maybe I need to get a new one. An eyebrow pencil, this is just an e.l.f. one. I just got it from Superdrug. Just like one of those little ones. And what is this? I don't know what that is. A bit of paper. A rollerball perfume, which is a Zara one. It is Amalfi Sunray. Oh, and it's kind of leaking, which is great. That's just leaked all over my leg. Well, at least my leg will smell nice. This is like orange blossom, amber, musk kind of smell. I've had it way too long like that. It's gross, but I think this has been discontinued now at Zara, so I'm like hanging on to this like it's gold because I really like it. It's a special occasions perfume, this one. So that is what's in that little pouch, and that, I believe, is everything that I keep in my bag. I don't carry a whole lot anymore, purely because I just don't need that much anymore. I carry a nappy bag for my daughter anyway, which has got like hand sanitizer, wipes, all that stuff. So this is just like the immediate things that I would need when I'm out and about, which is not a whole lot, to be honest. So yeah, that's everything. I hope that this video was enjoyable, and please hang on, I will try and do another knitting podcast video. I'm getting back into getting time to actually do knitting, so I'm hoping to have more to show you, more of an update coming up soon. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.